Looks nice, huh? Freezing my butt off. Yeah, we really need to make the best use of the sunny days at the moment. Not too bad, I think. What do you think, Akira? Is it any good? Yeah, not too many weird dents or anything. It was a lot more cement on this side than on that side. But I still managed to get it pretty level. It was a little bit of a hassle, like with the laser, like getting into the corners and getting the right height. And then still being able to reach it. This one ended up just being high enough. I think Akira is also excited about the new bathroom. This thing is a little bit dirty, but it's also in there pretty good, I think. Maybe even better than I expected. But it looks pretty well, guys. I'm very happy with this. So yeah, then I think it's the toilet. And then we can start tiling here also. Probably gonna tile this first though. But before I start tiling it, I really want to test the pipes for pressure. It's probably all fine, but you never know. So we still need to connect these two. If any of my viewers who live here in the area have one of these pressure pumps, maybe I can borrow it from you. Maybe time for a snacky. Oh, we don't have any snackies anymore. Sorry. Cookie. We still have cookies. Cookie for Zoe. Cookie for Akira. Very hungry Akira. Cookie for Akira. Cookie for Akira. Cookie for Zoe. Cookie for Zoe. And a cookie for Akira. I think that's okay, huh? One more? Okay, one more. Yeah, today will be mostly recovery? Recuperation. Recuperation? Getting everything clean and back on track. As you saw in the last episode, we've been eating pancakes already, so time to go shopping again. I think this is not the end state. The stones are still here. I think there's another crew coming to put the road back. I hope. Morning, Vanessa. Today we're eating in Portugal. Picanha and double carbs. They do this a lot in Portugal. You get fries and rice. Fries and rice. Oh yeah. Where is all this stuff coming from? I need to find some lights that don't flicker, because it's driving me crazy. Not when I'm standing in the light, but when I'm editing the video. And I don't want to give you guys videos with flickering lights. It doesn't look very well. So apparently it's the type of, like, what's inside of a LED. And the cheaper LEDs, they flicker because they use a different system. Turning the LED on and off like all the time, very fast. And the more expensive ones, they have like sort of a regulator that just turns it down and up and down and up. And that apparently doesn't flicker. One bright and one warm. I'd rather have two bright, but I think we only have one bright and the rest warm. I think this is actually the only one that flickers, the one we bought a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, that one was too cheap. That's not really so much light. We need to have some heavier ones. This is only like 8 watts, which resembles like 60 watts of the old-fashioned lamps. How much is this? It's the same. Maybe it's more white than this one. No, it's an LED like a colored one. I think we need to buy some. And let's first see if they don't flicker. Not on this camera. But that's not the most important one. Well, that's the most important one, but the other one didn't flicker on this one also. The more important one is that one, in which you see in the night, you see both the windows flickering. I don't like that. It's all wet from still curing. It's very smooth. Very, very smooth. We have another issue. Does anybody remember where I put these big bags? Where the sand was in. Anybody? I looked in the other two sheds already. Maybe I look with my nose. I remember we folded them up. Then where did we put them? Ah! I shoved them behind here. Because we created a small situation here. There was somebody in the comments mentioning already that it wasn't a good idea. I think the last time I moved it a little bit from the ledge. Now all the water that came from the roof, it flushed away all the sand. I needed to open it up there because otherwise the wall was getting all wet. Because it's now also here. Which is not good for the waterproofment of the house. Well, it makes it worse. This also shouldn't have been here because it's now full of water everywhere. Last one. Still some to go. I think this will be alright with the rain, right? I think this bag like drains water, right? I hope. How do you guys like my new hat? Hey, sweetie. What? What? Hey, look who we have here. If it isn't Walkabout Zoe. Walkabout Zoe. Two full bags. I wouldn't have thought that. This is all mixed with a little bit of dark soil that came with the rain. So we'll clean this all up tomorrow. It needs to go down the road anyway.